And Rudy and I are heading out because we don't have to work today. This weekend, I was so unmotivated to get anything done. Oh, what is this? We have money. Good morning. It is Monday, September.
Turn off the kitchen lights.
I think it's the 3rd. And the lighting got really bad. And Rudy and I are heading out because we don't have to work today. And so we're going to Starbucks and Home Depot and Target, I think. But we're going to Home Depot because Rudy wants to get some stuff for a ring light. He's making a ring light, and he wants to be about doing a slider for his camera for his videos. And we're also looking for cheap shower curtain liner to go over our lights that we have, so that way we can diffuse the light when we are filming, because I need to film a plan with me today. What are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about at all, and I'm trying to do a vlog right now. It is Monday, so that means it's time for Coffee Talk Monday. So cue the intro. So for today's Coffee Talk Monday, I am going to be talking about taking away students' recess as a punishment. This came up as a question that someone asked actually on my last video, because I talked about how I have been taking away minutes of recess when the kids are getting loud. To explain that a little bit more, yes, I am doing that. I am not a believer on taking away recess all the time. I don't think it's the most effective thing to use to take away recess, but at the same time, it's pretty much all we have. Like, as teachers, okay, let me rephrase that. We are limited on the consequences that we are able to really provide or give to the students, just because we're not their parents. So you can do things like time out and those kind of things, and it all depends on the student, and it depends on the crime, I think, and what the behavior or whatever it is that the rule they broke, or whatever your thing is, whatever expectation they're not upholding, I think is how the consequences should be given. So let me explain that. So for me, I do not actually take away that much recess, because I really do believe that students need to be playing. That's my ultimate thing. I don't think kids get enough playtime and stuff like that. So when I do take away recess, I have been using it this time as a thing for the whole class, but the whole class usually doesn't owe the recess. And I don't go over usually like 5 minutes. I usually give them so many opportunities to earn it back, because I do understand they need to get it, but it's that shock value that I use it for. Like, you just lost a minute of recess, and they're like, oh, everybody be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. So it's like, kind of works in there. I don't know. It's something that I've tried other things with this class, and it has not worked. This has worked. Is it going to stay? No. Is it going to work the whole time? No. But it's just what's working right now, and it's getting better, and they don't earn it. Like, they don't have as many marks they're getting anymore. And like I said, we get like 20, 25 minutes of recess. They maybe lose maybe 5 at the most. Sometimes they don't even know that. It's just as they're sitting quietly, I'm like, go ahead and go play. You know, it's just that thing that they know that the rule is broken, so that something has to happen. So when I take away recess, it's when they're wasting the class's time. That's when the recess gets taken away. So when it does get cooler outside, I do use, for every minute of recess that they have to run around the playground. And so that way they're getting their exercise and they're getting their wiggles out, but they're just not playing. Like, they're still getting physical, they're getting their energy out by running, but they're not playing. So that's another one. But, you know, I do look for other things. Like, if I know a student loves a certain center, I might take that center away from them and have them do something else, like practice writing their numbers from 1 to 100 or something. And I know that the comment was brought up because there's students that have sensory issues. My students that have other, like, sensory issues and other factors that play into it, they don't lose their recess. Like, I find other consequences for that, because I do have students that have sensory issues, and they just get overwhelmed, and I work with them differently, because they don't have the same consequences as everybody else, because I know they have different things that happen to them. Sometimes they get overwhelmed because their sensories are overloaded, and they start acting out because they're overloaded. So then I have different ways of doing it. I usually handle it right there. There is no later on you're getting in trouble for this. No, it's happening right now. Whatever's like, they might go get the calm down pin. I might say, hey, take this over to another teacher's room, and I'll have them walk over to somewhere else, so that way they're getting out of this environment that is causing their behaviors. That's why they're doing it. So when you have those kind of issues, you take those one by one. So I just hope I wanted to explain that a little bit more. I did explain it to, I can't remember the guy's name now that commented, but you know, I just wanted to kind of address that. Like, yes, I do agree that kids need recess. They do. They need playtime, and with our way that our education is going, and it's getting super bright in here all of a sudden, as the way our education is going, you know, because we think that we spend more time teaching, the kids are going to learn it. That's not the way it goes. So I do think that we need to be more, our punishments need to be a little bit better for our students. God, this lighting is horrible. So sorry about that. But anyways, that's it. That's how Coffee Talk Monday goes. So if you have any other questions about this, or if you want to make your own comments, just comment down below. Let me know. Let's talk about this. So far, where we've gone has been a bust. Next up, Walmart. So I'm getting ready to film my plan with me. So as you can see, I have it all set up. So you guys get to watch a little background footage of that. This weekend, I was so unmotivated to get anything done. I got a tiny little bit of stuff done, but that was about it. It didn't matter what it was. No matter what, I was just like I tried to film, I was supposed to film the plan with me on Saturday. Did it happen? No. So then I was gonna film it on Sunday. Did that happen? No. So, the next thing I know, it's Monday, and Rudy and I are both fighting over trying to get our videos filmed because I was just not having it. I could not get anything done. It didn't matter what it was. It was the craziest thing. And I also didn't cook dinner at all I didn't cook anything. I had dinners planned, just nothing happened. One of the dinners that we were supposed to have is getting saved for tonight. It was just I don't know, I think I was super tired, and I didn't really feel like doing anything at all. Rudy and I are talking about maybe doing something together as some form of social media platform, but that's all the details you're getting. So, sorry about that letdown, because that's all you're getting. So, and I don't know, I looked everywhere, because in the last vlog, sorry, it was like totally crooked. I came to the classroom to get, sorry, it's in crinkly bags here in a second. I came to the classroom to get the gift cards that I had. So I come all the way here to get them, and they're not here. So I'm like, oh, I must have already taken them home. No, they're not at home either. I don't know where they're at. But now I'm thinking I might have taken them over to the other side of the room at the end of the day on Friday and left them there. But if you watch my plan with me, so I did film it. I just haven't edited it yet. And I'm gonna try and do that tonight and get it uploaded. But there's all my sight words and spelling words that didn't get put into the book. So I printed something at the house and I left it there. But I did get my small grips set up. I just don't have them in my planner because I, again, was not feeling motivated. So they're not in here. But I did want to share with you guys that I went to Target. And they have these super cute leveled readers that are for Halloween. I thought those are so cute. So I'll throw those in somewhere. I don't know where at. And then then they had all their like back to school stuff that from the dollar spot was on clearance. So I got these two phonic like flashcard things, 50 cents a piece. Walmart also had a lot of their back to school stuff on clearance. So I got this container here for 50 cents. I normally pay $1 for these, but this is gonna house my new rainbow. I think they're rainbows. My new erasers that I got. I'm trying to buy erasers at all. And Target, I don't know if you guys saw in my last vlog. If you didn't, you should go back and watch that one. But they had these they had all their cute little Halloween erasers out. So I had to really make sure that I was not going to buy them. Somebody asked me what I carry my lunch in. I need to go find the gift cards. I have no idea where they're at. I brought my crocodile cutter or hole puncher here today. Today is Tuesday, so it is our long day. This is gonna be their goal they're gonna set for today for their growth mindset. That's gonna be their goal, and I'm gonna make it a academic goal. So I want their goal to be an academic goal. So not, a lot of kids had things like, I can't do cartwheels or something, and I'm like, really? So we're gonna start our summer. So I have their summer close read and their vocab, but again, I don't think I'm gonna do that today. And then this is interactive notebook for today. I lost their math, but I'll find it. I don't know. It's one of those days. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It feels like a Monday. And those are the worst days ever. I don't know if you guys have ever had those, but they're awful. So, but I'm going to get to it, 'cause if I don't, I'm going to get super far behind. And it's now 7:15, and I think I can get a lot of work done because I don't have duty this morning because my duty was on Monday. So I'm on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I don't have duty today. So here we go. I found I put them in my cart over there, which is really weird, but whatever. I found them, so I'm trying to get those done today.
I would cry, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Don't you, oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby, don't you, then I would cry. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Good morning. It is Wednesday and it is September 5th. I'm just gonna talk to you guys while I get my stuff out of my bag because I'm trying to multitask here. But no, yesterday I did not get time at all to even, I don't know, to talk to you guys like after school. And by the time I got home, I had to get my Plan With Me video uploaded and like, why do you get it edited and uploaded? Uploading doesn't take very much time anymore since we had the fiber internet. It was like that. It was up. I was crazy. We had a fantastic day yesterday. Like, it was so exciting. I'm like so excited. I'm like, can't sit still. It was amazing. We had little tiny issues. I had a student that had like a meltdown type thing, but the class owed no minutes of recess because they finally got themselves under control. Like I talked about in the Monday, Coffee Talk Monday, taking away the recess thing is like something that I don't do all the time. It's not a thing I fall back on just because kids need to be playing. But like I said, when I usually take it away, it wasn't very long. So I got all the way up to go to recess and I'm like, look you guys, no minutes of recess. And they were like, oh my gosh, what? They thought it was crazy. And we all started our math centers yesterday. Again, lighting issues, I'm so sorry. But we started our math centers yesterday and those came out great. The only issue was them getting used to using the board. So this is my board. And so it has the group numbers going down here and it has the rotations going across the top. Once I got like a couple done, they were pretty good. Some of them had troubles because like the workbook page, I hadn't given it to him yet. So when they got into that one, I went ahead and explained it to the group. And then like even my table, we were working on things they're gonna be using actually for their math bins. So their math bins, I actually just put out the STEM bin that I have, which is this bad boy right here. So that way they had something to do, but it wasn't their math bins because I haven't introduced all the math bins yet. That is my lovely math wall that they use and they know their rotations. So at first it was just kind of a mess because they couldn't figure out where they were supposed to go. But once they started getting into it, it got much better. They were quieter. They were more focused on their activities. I don't know how well that's gonna stay, but they seem to enjoy doing it that way. And I heard a lot of them talking after we were done. They were just like, that was really cool. I really like that. And so, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But it's how I've done centers this way for, gosh, I don't even know how long. It's probably been a good 5 years or something. So it's been very, I don't know. It seems to work really well. And this group here seems to be, they seem to like it. So we had a fantastic day yesterday, minus a little meltdown. Today's Wednesday, so today we have PE, computers, and library today. So the kids will rotate to that while we are doing our data meeting. So for math, today we are going to be doing our centers again. I'm going to do some more work. I think we have, I don't know what I do with the math work, but today we're doing more with, I think we're doing defining and non-defining attributes of 2D shapes. And then this will be their interactive notebook, which now I just realized we won't be doing centers today at all. So we won't be doing that today. And then this will be their spelling. They're going to do write it in pencil, write it in crayon, write it in marker. We'll put those up for them to work on. We're going to start our summer. We're actually going to get into the close read this time of summer, so we'll do that. And the vocabulary words. We read A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon yesterday, so we're going to do our story map. Yeah. So and then right after we get done for lunch, it's just going to be data meeting until the end of the day. So I got to remember I need to figure out how to fix this lighting thing. If anybody out there has a Sony or a camera that just does the same thing, I have fluctuating lights, but it's only in this classroom it does it. I don't have any issues anywhere else with it, but I'm thinking that has to do with reflecting off of something that's behind me, like the whiteboard or something, and it can't figure out how to fix that. So if you have a way of fixing that, maybe I need to fix my f-stop or something. I keep adjusting the exposure, but so if you know a little tip on how to fix that, please comment down below, because I cannot get it to fix. And I've looked up stuff about it and I can't figure out how to get it, like, to fix it. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing ever. So, but it's 7:20. I need to get lesson plans done for math because we never finished them. And I tried to get on last night and do it, but I think their server or something was down, the district's was, and I couldn't actually do anything. So I'm gonna try to get that done. It is now 2:10. So I have a bunch of stuff to get done. I have got my super improver, all my things printed out finally. So I need to cut all those out. I mean, the kids have already been in it, and I had some left over from last year that I was using, but I had kids that are starting to go on green today. So I didn't want to run short on them. So I went ahead and printed out some of them. Good times. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing for next, or I need to get copies and stuff made for next week. So not too bad. I just need to stay up on things. So and I need to make sure that they have their stuff for centers tomorrow, because I'm trying to get my kids things to do inside their math bins, but I need to make sure that they have been taught how to do it. So I'm using that. It's a weird bump. I'm doing that in my teacher work table. And I'm sorry if I'm crooked, I just realized that. All gone. And I don't think I have any money on me to buy more. Oh, what is this? We have money. Today was pretty good. They just, we again fell behind. Like, I don't know. I need to figure out some way of getting on track. I really need to redo my schedule. And I keep saying I'm going to redo it, and then I never get around to doing it. Like, I start it, but then something else comes up that's more important. And so since it's not a priority, I don't get it done. And this desk is a mess. Let me see if I can show you guys really quick. I'm just going to do a pan of the desk so you can see how messy it is. But I'm going to go down and buy a soda and then just start getting to work. So, yeah.
Don't you,
So, I guess it's time to go home. So I hope you like what you saw. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell button that's down here somewhere. And follow me on all of my social media that's listed inside my description. If you would like to buy me a coffee, click the link that's all the way down toward the bottom. And until next time, please remember to always be you. Bye.